Now I see a sword being placed in my cell. My desire to die is fueled by the concession of my comrades in arms, who yearn for my death to rid themselves of the shame of my presence. I feel myself dying. The pain in my stomach, the same pain that killed my young body in my mother's arms, this pain without solution or remedy.
Writhing with his arms contracting his own stomach, Lucius remained enveloped in tears of self-discovery. Supported now by the strength of Zacharias, the old shoemaker, and Lucilius, the Roman centurion who had helped him in his final imprisonment, Lucius continued to suffer with the inner visions, without, however, regaining his sight of the surroundings.
How can I be both Pilate and Lucius, Your Honor?
Moved by his question, the first magistrate, fulfilling his duties, asked him.
My son, does what you have just seen within yourself correspond to the truth?
Amidst the painful afflictions he felt in his body, resulting from the inner vision he witnessed in his own soul, Lucius replied, controlling himself as much as possible.
I don't know, sir, if that's true or not. But I can say that I saw myself as Pilate and felt like the worst man on earth. The dirtiest, the most indecent, the vilest of beings, shaming even the most venomous snakes if I were born among them. I don't understand what's happening, but answering your question respectfully, I can say that, although I know myself to be Lucius, I also see myself as Pontius Pilate, committing all kinds of misery and failing to prevent the most cruel of all injustices. Sir, it was I who killed Jesus. That is the truth. Look at my hands covered in blood.
Lucius cried out, in a painful trance, raising his arms towards the magistrate. On the clear, almost transparent floor of that room, his young hands began to sweat the red liquid that, running down them, dripped onto that celestial marble, like the saddest expression that of a guilty conscience. At the magistrate's signal, he was taken to the second judge, who represented justice there.